Let's keep it rolling, baby. Remember how you said you're not gonna get to know the names on this roster? I think you should get to know the names, man. You know, I should get to know their names. So I really like these guys, yeah. Oh, Carolina, though. There's the team, right? Like, I'm looking at the roster right now. I haven't even heard of half these names. I know. I don't think I've ever heard of Nordstrom. I don't know who Slavin is. And who's this Brett Pesci guy? I mean, come on, it's pretty funny. Funny how? What, it's just funny, man. I haven't heard half the names. Funny like what? A clown? You think he's here to amuse you? This is kind of funny, I don't know. No, funny how? Showtime. Pity point. Whoopsie daisy, this team is ruining my life. Leafs win 2-1 in the shootout over the Carolina Hurricanes, aka the not so good fellas. And James Reimer's just pulling off a James Reimer win. And the key part there is win. Not a whole lot going on in the first two periods, except for the fact that Reimer had to bail the Leafs out because the Carolina Hurricanes were doubling them in shots. Shots were 12-22 after 2. But it was not without highlights. Phaneuf running over Victor Rask. Yeah, take that. That's for the Raycroft trick. Wait. And then a little later in the game, Phaneuf running over Chris Terry. Dion smash! And I love it because it's vintage Dion. And vintage Dion is good Dion. There were 3 nominees for the Calder Trophy in 2006, and it was arguably the best rookie crop ever. Alex Ovechkin won. Sidney Crosby was the runner-up. Dion Phaneuf was the other nominee because he had a booming slap shot, he put up a lot of points, but also he ran people the hell over. And I miss that version of him. And some of you might be party poopers or whatever and go, wow, he can lay that hit, but then he'll be way out of position. No. You gotta be smart about hits like that. You gotta have some vigilance, some foresight, and a little bit of communication to lay the hits that Dion Phaneuf laid in this game. When he crushed Victor Rask, limited danger going towards the Leafs end, and Nazem Kadri was like, I got this. When he crushed Chris Terry, limited danger coming towards the Leafs, and Byron Fraser was back right there for the puck. Not like the hit Mark Stewart laid on Kadri in the Leafs-Jets game. Like, all right, cool, you laid a hit, and now you're on the wrong side of center as the Leafs streak in for a scoring chance. It's possible to lay bad hits. Those were 2 good hits. And I was glad for Phaneuf because this was a chippy game. Everyone hates Dion Phaneuf on the Hurricanes, don't they? Man, I don't know what that is, what that comes from, but it's got to at least go back to when Eric Stahl took that slap shot on an empty net right in front of Dion Phaneuf. But you know, aside from all the hits and the chippiness, the second period did have time for something a little more relaxing. Hi everyone, it's so good to see your shining faces once more. Again, I am Nazem Kadri Bob Ross, and I really am enjoying that I get to see you basically every video at this point. Now today's penalty that we're going to draw is tripping. And I don't mean the kind of tripping when someone says, oh, the Leafs suck. That's a different kind of tripping, and it can also be called talking reckless. So anyway, this is Elias Lindholm. We're going to make him angry. He's got, okay, apparently he has a unibrow. It's just a happy little mistake. I didn't mean to do that. It's okay, I have a unibrow too. So here, there you go. You see how his eyebrows and mouth are the same? It's just so silly. So this involves a little bit of work on your part. Because when it starts, you're just going to be standing there. Here, let's put sunglasses on because you're cool. Smiling there. So he's going to get his stick in your feet. Now, what you're going to have to do is, you know, since you're such a hard worker and you're just skating there, you can't go anywhere because his stick is there. So you're going to have to fall down. Your arms go like that. And the eyes, I'm going to draw an arrow. You look at the ref for the call. And that's how you get it done. Later on, I'll show you how to take a stupid penalty for moving the puck with your hand. Kadri do another penalty, which is great. Now, over halfway through the third period, Sean Mathias and Brett Pesci get into a bit of a shoving match, and the ref tells Pesci, hey, go home and get in the penalty box. You see, the actor Joe Pesci was in the movie Goodfellas, is the theme, is the joke, is the, you see? But again, basically, nothing is happening, and what does that mean, boys and girls? That's right, stupid goal. Brad Malone, from the worst angle ever, just throws it on net, it squeaks through a whole, and it beats James Reimer. How could you? 1-0. And in my head, I'm like, oh, that's all it's gonna take. That's all it's gonna take for people to be like, oh, you see, Reimer sucks. And they're gonna get shut out, which means they're gonna talk about a lack of offense, and you know that's just gonna lead to a conversation about Nazem Kadri. Oh, this is gonna be the worst hot takery ever. Until Elias Lindholm decides to play the puck like a drunk guy on a pool table. And the power play gets out there for the Leafs, and they're like, we are ready. JVR, are you ready? Yeah. Uncle Leo, are you ready? Duh. All right, Naz, you're on this power play. Are you ready? I mean, I'll try. But there's a mad scramble in front. Leo Komarov pokes the puck through to Nazem Kadri, and guess what? You know what? First goal in 63 shots for Naz and Kadri tie game. We go to overtime, and that's a gong show as usual. 3-on-3 is breakaways going both ways, and you know, whatever. So we go to the shootout. Petey Hallman, freaking nasty. Hurricane scored, but they clearly cheated, whatever. Apparently it counts tied game. Then Elias Lindholm comes in on James Reimer, and Elias, Ellie, Lindy, whatever you want to be called. Dude, just burn the footage of this game, son. Optimus Rhyme, James Reimer with the best shootout save I think I've ever seen. Holy smokes! And then Joffrey Lupul comes in, little dangle snipage, and it looks like I'm taking a trip to Shoppers Drug Mart. And I might be a little late, but that goal came right on time. Autobuds roll out. The Leafs and James Reimer are red hot in November, and guess what? Reimer gets the back-to-back starts. He's going to get the start tonight against Boston. Now, I'm a huge James Reimer fan, but I have a hard time calling that the right decision. I even said that last time. What's the purpose of having two goalies if you're not going to use them in a back-to-back situation? Although last time what happened? Bernier not so good against the Rangers. So it's a big combination of James Reimer earning this opportunity and Jonathan Bernier having it taken away from him. And I don't want to alarm anybody, but with a regulation win, the Leafs could leapfrog the Bruins and put themselves just 1 point back of the final wildcard spot. Are you... Seriously? They're also 3 points out of last in the East and last in the entire league. So don't give me this tanking crap. It's only November. Everybody looks good, or at least decent. Let's just see how far this goes. I like it. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Highlights down below. And I just realized I'm too happy. I'm too happy. That means something bad is going to happen. The Leafs suck. You know they're going to lose tonight. There. Did it work?